Welcome, everyone, to Mongols Pregame'n edition. This is where we spend a few minutes chatting with the team prior to their next matchup. Joining me for this one is a newcomer this season who has played his way into being a consistent part of our backline. It is Sean Suber. Sean, how's it going, man?
How you guys doing? Doing pretty well. How are you?
Good. I appreciate you joining me today. Right off the bat, I got to start by saying I got to eat some crow. I gave you a lot of crap for your distribution when the team traveled to Memphis. But since then, it feels like it's been improving a ton, and you've really sort of become one of those rocks in a center back spot. Talk a little bit about playing your way into the team and what it's been like learning a Bob Lilly system.
Yeah, so coming in, obviously, it's my first year in USL Championship, second year pro. Definitely a little bit of adjustment coming in. Bob told me straight off the bat that I needed to become better defensively, more intense, and I feel like throughout the first couple of weeks of preseason and getting into the season, I really showed him that in training, and then worked my way into the lineup in Phoenix, which might have been the fourth or fifth game in. Had a pretty decent performance, and then he gave me a couple more chances in Open Cup, and then a couple games after that, and then I just started to train better and started to play better defensively. And I think I got here as a passing center back, ball playing center back. So I think that's what got me to this level. So just getting a better defensively is what I needed to get into the 11, and then I've done that, and Bob started to trust me more.
That's awesome. You mentioned how this is sort of your second year pro. Last year, you played in the MLS Next Pro in Huntsville. People are often trying to compare that league to the USL Championship, especially since a lot of the MLS2 teams used to be in the championship. I'm curious, from your perspective, what would you say are the biggest differences between the leagues?
Yeah, so I mean, I would say age and experience is definitely one of the big differences between USL Championship and MLS Next Pro. MLS Next Pro is more about the development of all these young academy guys. I feel like this year it's gotten a lot younger as well compared to last year when I was in it. But yeah, MLS Next Pro is just more about the development. I think the physicality and intensity has a better level here in the USL Championship. But I think in MLS Next Pro, they all just want to play out from the back, just develop simple ways that they do with their first team as well. But obviously, there's definitely a little bit of a jump. But at the same time, first team players come down and playing games with MLS Next Pro. So the level's not crazy far off. I think if one of the better MLS Next teams came into USL Championship, they could probably hold a little bit. But I think the age experience is definitely way better over here in USL Championship.
Do you have a personal preference? Which one do you like better?
Uh, I mean, I enjoyed my time last year in Huntsville. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we just definitely differences here and there. But I think this was a good step for me to keep developing my game coming to the USL Championship.
Yeah. You did spend a little bit of time in Huntsville with Danny Griffin. Did him being here impact you coming to Pittsburgh at all?
Yeah, so he actually helped me out coming here. We talked on the phone a couple times at the end of the season, trying to figure out what the best next step for me would be. And we had a couple good conversations. He was telling me about Pittsburgh, how Bob would make me into a better defender is what I needed and everything. So yeah, we talked a couple times, came to the combine here, and Danny really helped me get into the position that I am now. So yeah, he definitely played a role in getting me here.
Cool. Um, the question that I think is in everybody's mind, and I feel like I can ask you this because you're a defender, and hopefully this doesn't put too much pressure on you. How can we score more, Sean?
I mean, it's easy to blame the strikers and the attackers, right? But I mean, I think we all have to do a better job of when we get into their final third or the attacking half, just to slow it down if it's not on right away and just keep putting pressure on them. If we can get a chance and then they clear it, if we can keep the ball in their half and go again. I think us just having better rest defense and being organized behind the ball and just keeping everyone behind the ball ready to attack again will create more chances, and eventually one's got to go over the line. But I think we need to be better moving in the box, better willing to run in behind, and just have a better aggressiveness to want to score. I mean, that's the way we're going to win games now. Obviously, we need to be better defensively as well, start keeping more clean sheets so we have a better chance. But if the goals aren't coming, then it's tough to win. But everyone's still got the belief in training and everything, so we're trying to keep going at it every day, and hopefully one comes this weekend, we can get on a roll.
I mean, you guys are close. We've been talking about this where when you look at over, I think it's the past 7 games, we're only averaging letting in like 1.2 goals a game, something like
Right.
that. So defensively, you guys are there. It's just a matter of how can we convert those chances into goals, and then it feels like you guys will be off to the races.
Yeah,
Um,
100%. I think if one starts to fall, then we'll just be flying after that, and if we get flying, we're going to be dangerous for sure.
you guys get to play at home for the entire month of July. Are you looking forward to that, or are you the type of person that likes being on the road?
No, I'm definitely looking forward to being at home. It's been a tough road month, and it would have been nice to get a win here or there just to be better in the standings. But nah, being home for the month is going to be exciting. Got all the fans coming down. It'll be a great atmosphere for us. And if we can start getting some wins put together, then this is the time for going on a run, and this is exactly what we need right now. A little home stretch. It should be good.
Good, 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 good. Obviously, tough road loss against Vegas.
Yeah.
How's the team responded this week in training? How have you guys been feeling? Anything in particular you're looking at?
I mean, we're definitely still pretty disappointed that we haven't got another win, but I think the belief is there. We had a pretty decent performance. We created some good chances. Obviously, we had a PK. Um, but yeah, I mean, I think the belief is there. We had an off day on Monday, so we had a little mental break, little reset, and we came in on Tuesday ready to work. And we had a good couple last days of training, so I think everyone's ready to go. We're at home again, which is exciting. Everyone's got that mood in them, so I think everyone's ready to go for the weekend and just excited to get back at home.
Obviously, we got Monterey Bay traveling from west to east. It sounds like that they're a relatively young team. How much are you guys focusing on what they're doing versus just focusing on what you're trying to do?
Yeah, I mean, we've talked just a little bit about Monterey and how they're very good in transition, and that's stuff we got to be aware of. But really, we're just trying to focus on ourselves, what we can do, what we can bring to the table. We're going to be at home, so we're trying to push the tempo early, be aggressive right away, and hopefully get a goal early just to start the match so we can settle in and get into it. But yeah, we're pretty much focusing on ourselves this week just to get back to the basics and do everything that we need to do right, and hopefully we can come away with a win.
Yeah, no doubt. Sean, listen, I really appreciate the time. Obviously it's July 4th. You took some time out of your holiday to come and talk to us. Best of luck this weekend, and here's hoping for a massive 3 points at home, man.
I appreciate it. Thank you for having me on.